Good evening, welcome to the stream, people. Hope everybody's alright out there. Welcome in. Okay, so, why is that actually not showing the game? Ah, I know why it's not showing the game, what an idiot. Oh, why do I do this every single time? Why do I do this every single time? I should bring up the game, there we go. Let me just see something. Stream channel, okay. My cat's having a sing-song in the background because he feels left out. Apparently everybody else doesn't like him. But that's his problem, not ours. There he comes, sloping in. Oops. I'm just gonna mute that. Okay, and away we go. Now, I've just kind of half realised that I really haven't used landing gear. Landing gear. Now, this is one of my big problems. I don't know what anything's assigned to, and if this voice box doesn't work, it doesn't work. Landing gear. Okay, let's try a different word. I might use something else. Gear up. Engage frame shift.
Frame shift drive charging.
Okay, so I think I remember half the commands.
3, 2, 1.
Still haven't got quite used to this, but we'll see what we can do with it. Right, okay, so we are currently in a system, and what I was looking to do here was we visited the geological site. I think I scanned it, so that should be in my left panel. Yes, so I got 50,000 codex discoveries there, so that's a good start. Okay, so now this is the part that I've never done before, and I've totally forgotten all my thinking. So this is going to be interesting, but we're going to. I'm pretty sure I remember what I was doing, so I'm just going to let myself pull away from the planet so we can do this. The intention is in this area. I think it's this area. I'm going to check the galaxy map actually because I might be looking at the wrong part. Galaxy map. I might not have exactly been where I wanted to be. No, it's okay. We're here. So in this system we're going to be looking for specific suns, and we're going to kind of look around this area, to be honest. Well, we can probably deal with most of it in this area. So I need my cheat sheet, which I haven't got, so I'm just going to grab that. 1 second. I should actually have it when I'm doing a live stream, but I forgot. Now I take that back. I say it's a cheat sheet. It's not a cheat sheet. It's just a help sheet, but my name for it. So, yeah. So we're looking at somewhere. I can't remember which surface temp it was now. I think it was 2s and 3s, or was it 3s and 4s? I think it was 3s and 4s actually. Okay, so we should. Whoops. What happens when we do it that way? We should be far enough away from the planet now to really pull back. Turn on the chill out music and just enjoy. Okay, so you have to give me a second while I work, or while I remember what type of system is this. This had high metal content. High metal content. This is all kind of high metal content here. It's a gas giant. It's not anything else. Okay, so let's see if we can't go back and replicate what I was trying to do before. So I'm going to the galaxy map. And okay, yeah, that was it. That is what we want to do. Okay, so this name here of this system, BLO, wherever it's gone. Should do realistic for this, it makes it easier. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we're going to type in BLO EURL YN-T, and then here we go, D3. Is it D3? I can't remember now. Yes, D3. D3 dash. Okay, so this is where we have to, if I remember rightfully. So this one will say D345 because this is the next one in the list. But it's actually gone to D30, and that's the exact one I wanted it to go to. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this one, and we want to see what type of star it is. So it's an F2, and that's kind of not what I'm wanting. So I'm looking for, if I remember rightly, I think it's F3 and F4. Okay, or G's. If there's any G's, I might consider a G. Okay. So all we do here is we hit this button here. It should do it. It'll go to 0, 1. Oh, number 1. So D3, 1. Okay, again, this is an F star. This is an F6, which is too cold. So we'll go to the next one. This is an F9, so that's way too cold. You know that D3 0? I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna check that one out. It was a 2. I'm gonna check that one out. Okay, so we're just gonna go. Oh, need to take that off. There we go. So that's D1. We know that was an F2. No, that wasn't an F2. That was an F3. So F3 is actually not too bad. So we'll try an F3. Okay, D3 2. Okay, so. Hey Jeff Hawk, long time no see. How are you? So this one's an F9. So we're not going to bother with that one because it's going to be too cold for any earth lights and stuff like that. We're going to have a look here. This is an F6, that's too cold. This is an F8, too cold. So I'm going to just keep going until we can find some. And there's like, I mean, what was there, 45 or something of these? So this is a G9. Unfortunately, it's a G star, but it's too cold, so we're going to keep going. This one is our F7, still too cold. So you're going to find yourself, going through these, and it is time consuming. It's I'm not gonna hide it. It's a time consuming thing, but it will find better systems in theory. And this is all theory here. This is based off something the Flying Scotsman sent me. So this is a 9. That's too cold. How are you doing, Jeff Hawk, by the way? Are you still playing in-game? I'm supposing you are. G8, that's too cold. Wait. F0, okay, I'm gonna check that one. It is 0 is hot, super hot, okay. So I'm gonna check that one. That is a G8, so that's too cold. F0, that's another F0. I don't know. Wait, I don't know if those are going to be that good, but it's worth I'm going to go up to 20 and I'm going to see what I get, and then I'm going to actually mark it from there, and I'm going to just test out the few systems that I have. So F2, so that's definitely markable. Wait, not too far there. Are we on 14? F2, that's definitely markable there. Oh no, it's an A7, sorry. So no, I want to unmark that. Delete. That is F1. That's pretty hot as well. We'll have a look at that one. I think the 2 and 3s are generally the ones where you do get the better stuff. So we've got 5 more to just check on. This is A7, so that's too cold. That one is F1, so it's hot, maybe a bit too hot. But again, I just want to check the theory of this. 17, 3 more. Oh yeah, doing some old grinding. Welcome in, Malcolm. G4 now, that's a good one. 3, 4, I think they're good ones. What are we on? 18, so we'll do 2 more. Oh no, we'll actually do 1 more. We'll do 19 and then we can start the next one off from 20. And I think A5's too cold, so is it A5? Yeah, A5, so I'm going to give that one a miss. So what we do now is we zoom out and we can see all of the ones we've got plotted in this area are possible good planets. And as I said, this is theory at the moment, so you're going to have to bear with me while we do this. So we're literally going to zoom around these planets and we're going to check them out. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
How's Distant Worlds going though? I can't take that birthday thing off. It's my birthday the last stream I did.
4, 3, 2.
Every time I keep on getting this, playing Elite Dangerous, I keep getting this thing saying my core's getting too hot on my chipset, but it's only when I play Elite, nothing else. Honk it.
Fuel scooping.
Crap, I've forgotten how to change mode.
Fuel scooping complete.
I've forgotten how to change mode. How do I change mode? Oh crap, hang on a sec. I've completely forgotten how to change mode. No, it's not that one. Which button did I set it to? Is it that one? No, that's that one. Okay, let's leave it. No, it's not that one. It's definitely not that one, that's my scanner. Ah, balls on the stick. And now it won't kick in. Engage frameshift. Oh, it's on cooldown. No, Jeff Hawkins. I was asking Jeff Malcolm. No, you're just killing Thargoids. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll have to see what I've got this set to because I have no idea. So, mode switch. That's what happens when you change mode switches. You're right. Oh, for crap's sake, it's not even in this one, is it? Or is it? No. God's sake, God knows what I've got this set in. Interface mode, maybe, yeah. Nope. Miscellaneous. I don't think it's in weapons. Maybe it's in... No. What the hell is it under? It's all driving stuff. It's in none of that. Crap on a sticker. Exactly. Well, it's a new joystick. I just got used to the old one before it broke. So and I honestly don't know what I've got my mode switch set to. And unfortunately it's not in mode switches. Does anybody know what section it's in? No, it's nice there. It's good. It's what a community does. Just let me check through this, people. I will be with you in a moment. So it's flight miscellaneous? No. It's not in targeting. It's not in weapons. It's not in cooling. Definitely not in cooling. I thought it'd been miscellaneous. Right, give us a second. I might actually have this already set up on my voice attack. Let's see. Ah, yeah, I do. Okay, no problem. That's why I don't know where it is. So, look. Mode switch. Mode switch. Okay. Honk it. There we go. Everything's up and running now. Jess. Right. Crap, I don't know what button I have to go into the system scanner now. Is it that one? That's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Right, okay, so we got some high metal contents, but to be honest with you, it's not the best of systems, but we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Nope, that's the only one. Everything else is a rock world. Okay, so just go back to the galaxy map. So that was an F. That was an F2. So maybe it's too hot. So maybe it needs to be F3, F4. So that's all right. Oh. Delete that one. And I know this looks like this honestly looks like a chore, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find out kind of which stars and systems. I know there's a lot of things involved. Warp speed. I know that there's a lot of things involved, and some of it's also RNGs or some whatnot coming into play, but you can live in hope. I haven't seen you in so long, Jess. I thought something had happened to you. I bet you're all with other streamers now. Honk it. 12 bodies, that's not a bad number actually. Not a bad number at all. So we'll straighten her out. Now, if that's an Earth-like and not a rocky body, I can't remember what the Earth-likes look like in the FFS. In the FSS? FFS? Forgotten the name of it, there we go. Could be a water world actually. Ah, it's Rocky Ice World, damn it. Okay, so high metal. If I can get high metal. There we go. So at the moment I'm not going to go and do the deep surface scan, the mapping or anything, because I'm trying to find kind of what works. There's another one here. There's still one more. There we go. Hang on, have I got it on top chat or live chat? Oh no, I've got it on both. Oh, nobody's talking, that's all. I hate them ones, they look so much like an Earth world. It's a bit of a letdown. Right, okay, so still only high metal contents at the moment. So it's fine. These are all Fs as well. Whereas, G stars have the higher chance. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, so the way I'm doing this, I'm obviously going into an area, picking up a certain type of tighten this a bit, picking a certain type of system, and then looking through that chain of systems to see whether they have anything of interest at the moment. And I know that some people use this system to kind of find specific types of stars, but I'm looking to see if I can do it for specific types of planets. Honk it. And the reason I want to do that is I'd like to kind of go out into a patch of space and just go through everything rather than just, you know, going from A to B and then scanning everything as you go along. There's a gas giant there. This is, I think that's Rocky. In fact, I'm sure it's Rocky. I'm not like Rocky 3. Right, so we'll just find it. I've got this fucking warning slap bang where my scanner tells me what everything is. Okay, we've got plenty of high metal contents though in this, so I'm guessing that's what F stars are famed for. Now, one thing I'm trying to do sometimes is stay away from like gas giants and stuff, just because you end up getting all these kind of high metal contents that are not. Oh, God, that's a weird one. So put that through here. Have you not been able to use the motorcycle then? Has it been that bad? Tell you what I enjoy about Southern California is those lovely high-speed police chases you have. I've just been watching them today on YouTube. I wasn't bored or anything, I actually chose to watch them, it was good fun. Alright, we'll go out again. I didn't think it was an icy body there. Okay, so they're all rock bodies. Okay. So we're kind of striking out with these F stars. They don't seem to be turning up much, but to be fair, I've only hit a couple of them. So we're going to keep going. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Newport Beach.
4, 3, 2.
Look, is my stream lagging? Honk it. Can't you just put the plastic roof up on your sidecar or something, Jess? Oh no, it'd have to be an Uber bike, wouldn't it, for that? Some days you've just got to let the dog ride. So anybody knows, last weekend I was testing out the Division, and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm going to be streaming it a lot in the next couple of months when it finally comes out, so get used to it. I'm still going to keep to Elite at least once a week, and I'm planning on making some Elite videos actually with my second account. So this ship's going to stay out in the black, and then I'm going to use my second account for doing other stuff, for doing the Discovery stuff. No, sorry, my second account for doing Discovery stuff, and my main account in the bubble. Still only high metal content worlds, so we can wait. And they're even questionable, actually. Well, there's one which is definite, or one or two. Actually, this is a G-star. There might be a few in here. Oh, no, that's not. That is. Right, so let's see what's. No, they're over here. That's a definite. The other one, not so much. Okay. Is there one by it? Yes. Nearly missed that one. So there's two there, I think. There's possibly a sneak. No, there isn't. I thought there might be a sneaky third in there. There's one hanging around somewhere. There it is. No, not that. There it is. Oh, that's at a distant sun, that one. Right, okay, so. So still nothing yet. This is doing F stars. I've not started doing anything with the G's yet. And I've not done anything with the D4s, if they exist. Engage frameshift. How far have you got to go from the horse head, Malcolm? Honk it. This is a G-star. And we've hit nothing. Is it a hot G-star? G4. Might be having to hit G3s and 2s then, I think. If anything. Alright, we've only got 3 to go in this little search string. Engage frameshift. Hey DP, how's it going? Oh, was that what it was for this week? Oh, maybe I should head back. I think I've got a fair bit of data. Is that when the cats has been romancing my microphone again? Honk it. Too many. Do you kind of go back and go out and come back then, DP, or is it your first time to go join them? That system's a dud. What was that one? Was that an odd, strange one? Oops. It was a F1, yeah. Okay, so I did do that as a test. And how is Rocky Ice Bodies in a hot system, wouldn't that just be rocky body? That's it. So that's an F1 as well, so probably going to knock that one off. And that is an F0. So let me just, even though I know it's going to have nothing, I just want to go check it out. Engage frame shift. Me, I am the first did you head about okay. I am currently going off to the right hand side of the bubble. If you were to imagine it there with Colonia here, I'm going off to the right side, kind of to go quite far out, as far out as I can. But I also have a second account which is inside the bubble, so I'm going to kind of mix it up every now and again. As long as I keep getting used to this flight setup, because I really don't like it. Hunk it. So as long as I get used to this flight setup. Yeah, these are too hot. Way too hot. So unfortunately I haven't got my numbers in front of me, so I don't know. I don't know what to kind of push for, but I'm going to go back to this one, so let's have a quick look. Got some so URL yn-td3 -20. Oh, it doesn't like it when you do it like that, does it? Oh crap, does it not? BLO EURL yn-t d3 and then dash. Okay, so this is going to take us to number 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what were we? 20, wasn't it? I was at, so 8, 9, 10, 11. I should knock that 10 one off. 12, 13, 15, 16. Alright, I'll keep the counting down for now. Right, okay, and then the next one was the 20. Okay, so 20 we have A7, which are pretty hot. Let's try that one. I don't know why I want to try that one, but I'm gonna. That is a F5, which is, if F's too hot, so I'll try an F5. I'm kind of trying to try a few different things here. That's a G star by the looks of it. G1, but that might be too hot. We can give it a go. That's a G or an F? G1, yeah, G1 again. Oh, F2. Let's keep it going. F1 was too hot, so I'm supposing F2 is too hot. K1? Oh yeah, I forgot I've got all of them on. There shouldn't be many K's in this stream. That's the thing. That's another one. It's more like an F. Oh no, it's not. It's an A9, but that'll be too cold. We got a G9, that'll be too cold. F9, that's too cold. F5, that could be a good one. Got an F5. G4, that could be a good one. 4s and 3s would be nice. Some more 4s and 3s. He's at E7, so that's going to be too cold. F0, definitely too cold. Too hot, sorry. What are you doing? An F1, too hot. So no, this seems really boring, and essentially it kind of is at the beginning. Because you just literally haven't. I mean, this goes up to whatever it goes up to. So you, I don't know if you can kind of. I'm going to try something. If it does it later, I don't know whether it will. But you kind of go. If you were to do it yourself, you'd do it off like a stream. You wouldn't do it on stream like me, and you would literally go through the whole string until you finished it, and then you'd go have a look around everything. So GO, it's going to be too hot. I'm going to do it up to around 50. F7. F6. Oh, we're on 38. A6. F7. F8. Right there. 43. Oh, F2, that might be alright. I don't know. Can't remember now. I'm so desperate to find decent systems that I may probably ignoring my own advice. G3, okay, that's definitely a good system. Definitely want to go to that one. Let's look. 45. Okay, we've been there, so we don't have to do that one. 46. A6. F7. 48. Okay, so we'll do the next one, F6 now. F4. Okay, I'll give F4 a whack as well. Okay, so that is 49, and the next time we do it, we'll do it to 50 or whatever. So please say I didn't take that one off, apparently. Oh, not that one, that one. Okay. So this is our first one, and this is supposed to be a G4. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
That music's not too intrusive, is it? If there's some stuttering with the stream tonight, I don't know what the deal is. It just keeps on kind of stuttering out a little bit. It comes back. It could be to do with something I'm running in the background. It could be to do with VoiceBot or something, to be honest. Honk it. Okay, so 24 bodies. Well, might be a bit too much, but it depends. It could be another couple of suns somewhere around. It's not always the end of the world. Okay, so we've got gas giants and we've got high metal contents in this one, which... Oh no, it's not even high metal content. We've got metal rich and that's it. Well, the metal rich have some value. But that's a shame. That was a good star, although there was some others in orbit of it, I think. So that might be what's made it. Let's just have a quick look at the system actually. Oh no, it's a singular star. Oh well. Maybe it was the high end of 4, I don't know. And then we'll go on to this one, I think. Yeah. Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honk it. Now what I am going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to actually be revisiting some of my original videos and just updating them a little bit for the current game. So anybody who's ranking and stuff like that, you might want to keep an eye out on it. Any good locations that I come up with, or that I can come up with. It took me ages to find a Federation one last time, I seem to remember. No, these are all rocky bodies and gas giants. This is not what we wanted. What was that? Maybe that was F5 anyway. I wasn't expecting anything from that. Let's have a look. Some of these, yeah. So for example, tick that one off. It's an F5. Definitely don't need that one. The G one I wanted as a test one, so I'll do that. Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honk it.
Fuse negated.
33 bodies, but I did want to visit this one, so we'll see if it gives me anything. Anything at all. Maybe we can find some interesting things in the system at least. Wow. Okay, so we got some high metal contents. That's not high metal, mate. Are they over at the other sun? Wow. I think they're all over at the other sun, these ones. That's an Earth-like world. No, it's not. I know it's not. Just getting annoyed with that. Oh no. Oh, we've been through here, so where is it that I'm missing out? Ah, it's here. There's some stuff behind the sun, but to be fair, it's not that important to go after it, and it looks like I've got everything in that scan anyway. Hey, Zena Zulu, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh, that was a G1, that's why it's probably crapola. A7, you know what, I'm going to do myself a favour with some of these. G3, I did want to check that one out, so in theory this is a good system. This should have something. Engage frameshift in it. Maybe an unterraformable water world. Yeah, have you been away from the game for a while, Zena? Honk it. This game really knows how to stick it in and break it off. I'm gonna be honest. That was a G3. Are you kidding me? Let's have a look. Nothing in there. Dead system. Just like my feelings for this game at the moment. Right, okay, we've got one more over here. An F4. I have a dream. Engage frameshift. Oh, not life interventions. Those are the worst. We pray to thee, RN Jesus. It's been 4 weeks and 2 days since my last Earth-like. Honk it. $21. You might find something with 21 objects. Hopefully it's just a big ass asteroid field. Ah, well, there's some metal, high metal content, but I think there's probably 2 or 3 maybe. 1, yeah, I think maybe 3. 2. Saying there's one there, but I don't trust it. There it is. Oh no, that's not it. No. There he is. Hidden in a sea of lies. Hey Ram, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by, even though this isn't your type of game, but good to see you there. Right, okay, so let me just say that this theory is starting to seem like a load of old cod shit, I think is the nice word for it. Right, let's have a look. BLO EURL. Do you know what else I'm going to do actually to help myself in this one? We're going to only search for G ones. Whoops. Okay, EURL YN dash T T3 and then 50, I'm guessing. Okay, and then I don't know if you just keep going like 50, or you just, no, it doesn't do it that way. That's a shame. Now here's the big question. If we take away those, does it just automatically go to 51? Goes to 49? What's that one for? I don't know. Okay. So maybe we're going to do this a bit different. I don't know how we do it a bit different, to be honest. There's a WBN here. Oh, hang on. That is actually interesting. Okay, I didn't think about looking at it in this way. Spider-Man's taking the back seat for the moment, Dave. Just give us a quick second to have a quick look at a few of these. I will keep an eye on the chat. WC, AJ. Okay, this looks an interesting one. This AJ string. Okay, because they're all D3 and they're all BLO, the URL. Never thought about doing it that way. Ramadan Zell is a guy who I used to play The Division with back on the PlayStation 4. We met one lonely late night around Christmas, I think, and never got a shot of him. And we used to play quite a lot, quite heavily. I would say, somewhat bordering on addiction. But he got clean, so well done to him. And I didn't. Right, that's a G6, so there's just no way that's going to be worth anything. Yeah, so I think we've got a fair few. So this could be the breakthrough. You hear that? That was a deep sigh. That. So we can just keep doing this until we know that we hit an actual G star, and there should be a few in this string. And I could add Fs and stuff like that if I wanted to. There's another one. G8, so that's probably not going to be of any interest. I did mark that one. No, it's working well, Dave. This is a theory I've been crafting, but because I haven't played a lot, I've not really probably been able to try it out. So I'm just kind of giving it a go now, hoping that we're going to come across some stuff, and I actually kind of have. G2, alright, we could give that, it's a bit of a push, but we never crashed into boats on roads. Oh yeah, we did. Random boats in roads. I wonder if that was ever talked about by Rockstar. Is it still there? Oh, actually, Dave might join us actually when the Division 2 comes out, because he played the original Division. Geo, that's too hot. Oh, there we go. There's another one. What are we up to? 27 in the string. This one's a G2. Might as well give G2 a whack. So yeah, I know this seems like I'm being a total div, but I'm not. This actually could be working. I don't know. That says that's a... Oh no. Don't get excited, mate. We are on 27 because I want to make sure I'm not going in circles. That would be catastrophe. Okay, there we go. There's another one. So that's a G4. Could be something. We're number 40 in the string now. Oh, there is. It's an online, for the online. 41, 42. 0.3. It's actually going to help me filter a lot of crap out of this. What are we up to now? We're at 46. See what this is. Gee, oh no, that's going to be way too hot. Tell you what, good people, we'll go up to 99 in the string on this one. If G5, I just think G5 is going to be a push, isn't it? Meh. It's saying these are G stars, but I can't see. Oh no, it must be concentrating on something else. That's saying it's an F star. Must have had something else clicked there. Oh, there's a G star. So it's G7, that's going to definitely be too cold. Oh, we've got a couple in a row. Oh no. I got too excited there. G3, there you go. That's a good one. It is a G3, isn't it? Yep. Where are we in the string? Like 60, 59. $64. So G4 might be worth checking out. I'll tell you what, I'll go up to 80. But if I don't hit any more G's, we're going up to 90. Yeah, I think we're going to be going up to 90 here. If you don't know what I'm doing, then don't worry. You'll live. There we go, there's another one. Okay, so what have we got there? We've got G2, it's probably going to be too hot, but we'll give it a whirl. That was 76. 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, so that's, I think that might be, ah shit, I think I just clicked out of it. Okay. 77, 78. I think we're gonna just, there you go. I might call this. Oh no, we've only got 10 more to check out. Well, there's probably more, but if you don't mind me just checking out these extra 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Welcome to my stream, learning to count with Swifty. 2, we'll try that one. 97, 3, 2. Oh yeah, it's just going to give me a nice finish here, isn't it? I think G2 is going to be hot. I'm not holding out any hope. And the last one is nothing. Okay. So you can see how many we've kind of got in this tight little area here. So I'm going to check out this one first. Engage frame shift. Just going to make sure this music isn't too aggressive at the moment. I don't know why, but it feels like it's aggressive. Actually, that might just be in my ears, to be honest with you. I'll have to turn it up on the bloody thing here. Honk it. just while we wait to pull away from this star, why don't you listen to one of our many advertisers here on the Ineffectual stream. Have you ever wanted to visit Beetlejuice? Or how about feeding meta-alloys to a Thargoid? Or maybe you just fancy a grueling 2-week jump-a-thon to Sagittarius A. We're here for you. Ineffectual Airways. We might just get you there. We will also transport Imperial Safes for a bucket full of credits. And that was a message from our supporters in Ineffectual Airways. They might just get you there. Right, okay, so let's have a look. So, let's see what we've got here. Did I not honk it? Shocking. Look, we found a water world. This theory might actually work. Look at his face, look at his face. Found a water world, are you? Found a water world. Right. I was hoping there might be 2 in system, but never mind. Can't have everything, so let's see if we can get any high metal contents here. We do seem to have 1 or 2 hanging around. And I don't care what anybody says, right? We're gonna get my name on this. Right, boy? Right, let's, yeah, oh, nice, that's, it might have some locations on this one as well, by the looks of it. We have 15 geological sites. I smell burning. It's my CPU. Right, so, right, this, oof. The only thing is this water world's a fair way out, and it is not going to be terraformable, which is the only really bad news of that. You still get money for it these days, so what does it matter? We'll go probe it. I'll go have a look, see. I think actually, Dave, I'm thinking back, I think I did actually see a boat in a tree, but I actually think that might have been part of the game. It was a wooden boat at some point in Red Dead Redemption. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't played it a while because I find it really, really hard to find perfect pelts all the time. I've watched videos, I've done everything, and it always seems to be a bit too hit and miss for me. I don't know if there's a better time of day or anything to be looking for certain animals and stuff. I really don't know. But I'm getting right brained off, I am. Right, so we're just looking to maybe slow down a little bit, just in case we're coming a bit too fast. Don't want to be overshooting it like I normally do. So we won't get a decent scan on it. I'm just gonna pull back a little bit there. We should be hitting range now. It says, there we go. So we're going to try and... what have we got? Oh, we got 9 probes for this one. See if we can do it in 6. If we can do it in 6, I'd be happy. Oh, no, this is going to be one of those ones, eh? We're not going to get this in 6. Right. This is going to be harder than it looked. Let's have a look at the... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. What's the... Ah, okay, so... Yes, we might want to kind of do a... Where's the miss point? And do just like there, but a bit to the... It's going to be so difficult, this. We want to go just like a tiny bit... I'm judging this probably quite badly. Try a shorter one on that one. What are we on? 7. Don't think I shot that one very well. That was actually terrible. Right, so if we go and that one's even worse. I think I've hardly got anything on that one. Ah, I've got an idea. We go to the almost to the miss point there, and just a little bit off there. Yes, yes, in regular story mode. Yeah, I was getting loads of fish using that technique. I forgot. Oh, you fucking bastard! We failed it miserably. I wouldn't have bloody flown here if I'd have. You fucking bastard. Hate you. Oh, look at this one. This is gonna bloody hit the dead center nearly as well. Still hasn't done it. Oh, well, I'm over budget now anyway, so what the hell am I worried about going I've got balls to the wall now. Dagnammit, if you can get your bloody bonus, at least it's actually not too bad. Alright, let's have a look. Wait, didn't mean to do that one. Alright, so next one on the galaxy map, we'll knock that one off. Right, we'll try this one. This is a G4, so it could be good. Engage frame shift. I tell you the worst one is, Dave, is the squirrel and the rabbit for that first hunting challenge. You want to see how many I've killed with the special bow and arrow. Oh, I've done all that. Bloody thing keeps running away, even though you get a headshot, it keeps getting up and running away, and then once the second arrow hits, it spoils the pelt. I've thought about I've thought about running them down until they kind of bleed out, but they don't seem to bleed out, so 5 could be good. Could be good. I know one of them's a son, unfortunately. By the way, Dave, there is another beta for The Division next month, so I probably will play that one on PlayStation. Dagnamit. It's high metal content, so I might as well go get them. Oh, there's one. I was hopeful for that system. What was that? A G4? Yeah. That's a G4. Well, at least we're getting our... This one's a G3, so I'm more hopeful for this one. I think when it's a VAB as well, it's a good... It's supposed to be a good one, I think. Engage frame shift. Yeah, the varmint rifle. If you're lucky, one in X amount, you seem to get a perfect pelt from it, but otherwise, you don't. Yeah, and the small game arrows just. It just seems to me actually that the hunting the regular animals seems to be harder than the legendaries. Don't make sense. Honk it. Honk it. Oh, for God's sake. This game is trying to wind me up. It is seriously trying to wind me up. Are you having me on here? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was a G3. Maybe it's a VAB, that's not good, I can't remember. We'll soon find out actually. Oops. Engage frameshift. Yeah, getting headshots, neck shots, heart shot. I think it's head and neck are okay on the squirrel. But yeah. And I was in I'd have been better off flying in a line. No, listen, I know there's a science behind this, it's just I need to find out exactly what it is, so I'm not even correlating any numbers here. So I'm not doing myself any favours. Honk it. I should be marking all of these down so I don't make the same mistakes in future and I know what I'm hitting. See, this one has 21 bodies, exactly the same system. Exact same system, and I'm hitting 21 bodies. Obviously not exactly, but you know, you get where I'm coming from. We haven't got any water walls out, which is really unfortunate. And no proper high metal contents either, so I'll keep pushing. I ain't giving up yet. Not with all this jumping I've done. Right. Engage frameshift. Yeah, I got that actually. I think I got it. Still seem to do pretty badly. I think there's something down to the time of day as well. I also think it might be something to do with where you get them. There was an area that somebody said to go hunting in, but for them, but I haven't gone there yet because it's a bit out of the way. Honk it. Well, I've seen evidence of somebody using the method I'm kind of using, but they do it in an easier way for them. It doesn't find Earthlights. Well, it actually does find Earthlights, but it finds Earthlights in systems that shouldn't exist. And it works. So I was like, oh, I should try to apply this to G stars, F stars, and whatnot. But you really need a lot of information, and I've only just kind of started touching on it. So there is, when I say science, there's maybe not like a science, but there's definitely mathematics behind the algorithm and what gets put into a system. There's definitely certain search strings which bring out the best, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, I don't currently really have any search strings. This is the first search string I've covered that brings up specific a high amount of specific suns, so at least I know one of the search strings now for this particular type, and you just keep writing them down and seeing if these areas of space have them. Whoops. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of failure before I even get close to success. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else in here of any value. It's a shame. the algorithm has to work in some way, doesn't it? And although they're never going to tell you what it is, you can live in dire hope. I mean, to be honest with you, it could be, and this is where I'm saying I'm not checking my information correctly. It could be that I'm in a D3 sector. Those letters, so where it says BLO, EURL, AJT, the AJT part is important, but the part where it says like D3, sometimes you find more Earthlights in a D4 or a D2 and so on and so forth, and it's about getting the perfect search strings in each system. That's what I'm kind of... Engage frameshift. That's my intention, to try and find out what those search strings are. And of course you'll jump to another system, so it won't be BLO, it'll be, I know, GANF system or something, for example, and some of the search strings won't work in that system because it'll have others, but apparently some they do get replicated. They do get replicated, so it's just a case of being, you know, working out what a lot of them are. Hunk it. And if I'm not taking notes, I'm not collecting data, am I? That's the thing. There's actually only 2 bodies in this. There's 3 suns and then... Or did somebody just drop out? I think I just bored someone to death with my explanation. Fuck you. Right, let's have a look. I don't care. Don't leave me. It'll be Jess. He'll be off on his bike somewhere. Is that miles away? Why is that 1 mile away? Oh, because it's not in the sector I'm in, the Doyle. Right, this one's probably the best one to go to. This is a G3, but it's that VAB one again, so I need to see what this actually churns out. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honk it. Am I flying? I'm flying around without pants on here, aren't I? What's that all about? Ah, oh, shut up. We don't need that. We don't need that. Certainly don't need that on. No, we definitely don't need that. I think that's all good. I realised I didn't have my shields on. I don't need my shields actually. Ah, oh, so it is. So that VAB tells me that pretty much is a crappy system. Crappy system. Check on that. I really am. VAB. Crappy but crappy wappy system. To VB, so that's not VAB, so we'll try that one. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honk it.
Fuel scooping complete. System
You might be right, Zenezzo. No, I'm not going to give up. I knew it would be like this, and I knew it wouldn't be like when you're doing a straight line, because I think when you're doing a straight line, it's a bit more like a numbers game. I think the RNGesus does kind of say 1 in 20 G stars you're going to hit an Earth-like, or 1 in 50 G stars you're going to hit an Earth-like, or whatever. Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
I should probably root out my numbered page. I did do a huge thing on all of my past discoveries, but I don't know where I put the piece of paper now. Honk it.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Have I been here before? What was that one? That was a G2. Okay, so they're too hot, I think, G2s. That's a G5. I think that's going to be too cold. I really do. We can hope. Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honk it.
Fuel scooping complete.
8 buddies actually isn't too bad. Let's see what we've got. I'm not holding out any hope, but 8's not too bad. 8 to 15, I always say, is the good number. We've got something. We've got a water world. It's probably non-terraformable, but we'll... What distance is it? No, it's 679,000 light seconds, so it's not going to be... It's not going to be a bad one. Let's have a look. What am I doing here? Now we might as well both grab both of these. I mean, I haven't really had anything that's come out tonight, so this is not too shabby to hit something in this system. And they both look like they're in the zone for habitable. Does it? I can't remember if it actually shows on the system map. In this sweep, does that mean they're not inhabitable? Or do you have to? I can't remember if you have to. Whoops. I can't remember if you have to scan them. No, you don't, do you? If you have to map them, I was going to say. No, I think these are both, then they're not. Christ on my stick. They're not going to be terraformable, are they? It's quite strange to get a high metal content actually at this distance, which isn't terraformable. But was this the G5? So it might just be a bit too cold. On the dark side, I know, so at least I don't have to look at it. Right. that's gonna do it. Okay, good. And we got geological stuff on it. That's better than nothing. Right, and then 2. We'll go grab that one. Mind you, having said that, in general, I've not been hitting Earth lights like I used to in the early days. So I'm guessing they've played around with the numbers a little bit. In habitable, well, I say habitable space, in well-trekked space, I seem to come across a lot of tagged ones. But when I'm kind of out in new areas, I seem to come across a lot less than I used to. I mean, I remember when I think I used to just fly F-stars, and I found a fairly high amount of them. Whether I'm holding my mouth right or whatever, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Ah, speak of the devil, in he pops. Are you sure to remember? I know, it has, and yes, I did at the beginning of the stream. I'd forgotten how to fly it, so we'll see. No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I think. Just trying out one of those crazy theories that never pan out. I want to have a look back on one of those old streams where I used to hit stuff all the time. I want to know what I was doing differently when I was not aware of how the game worked. Things seemed to go downhill once I had an idea. Right, let's see. So we got a miss. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, what the hell's that one doing? Is that a glitch, or did I send one out into space?
Surface scan complete.
I don't think I sent one out into space. I might have done by accident. Okay, so let's check that system thing and see. No, so it wasn't terraformable, and I think that's because it was a G5. If I was right, yeah. So I think it was just too cold. I think a G5. They have to be much closer in. Oh, why is it stuck here? Oh, don't be sticking me with some bloody things I can't get rid of. Don't do that to me. I'll have to open tickets. Engage frame shift.
Frame shift drive charging.
I need a rabbit's foot or something. Do you think a cat's foot can work the same? I have to cut it off first, but they can still operate with 3 legs, can't they? I've seen those videos, you can just get wheels for the back of them. Oh, do we have server issues here? Am I still on? That deleting thing definitely was weird. And now I'm in a perpetual jump. Yeah. Wow. servers are down. There must be a lot of people online. Yeah, give me an excuse. Oh wow, it won't reconnect either. That's not good. Anybody else been kicked out? Oh no, hang on. Seems to have opened up by now. So, are we in the other system or are we in the new system? That is the $64,000 question. And I think we're in the old system by the looks of it. Okay, let's give it another whirl. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Boost. Feels a bit silly having this birthday banter stuff up. But I'm never going to be able to take it off if I never take it back to the bubble. Honk it. Mode. Honk it. Oh, 17 bodies isn't too bad. What did we jump into? Couldn't remember what we jumped into there. G5, yeah, no, so this will be called. This will be called, even if there is one. Technically, it should be non-terraformable. There isn't anything, so we haven't even got high metal content. Funnily enough, we've got something in there though. Can't be Rocky Body as well, can it? Oh yeah, it can. Proved you wrong, you mug. So I'll take that one off. So I think, yeah, I think we've done all those ones. So what we're going to do now, and this is where it gets a bit different. BLO, EURL, AJ-T, and we're going to go D2 dash. Let's see if there's any D2s here. Which there isn't, okay, so that's okay. I'm aware of that now. D1. Let's see if we can get D1. No. D11. No. Right, let's see if we can get a D. Oh, crap, I knew you'd do that. A D4. I don't know why, I just knew it was going to do that. So we have got D4s, which is a good start. Okay, but whether they are G stars. Oh, actually, -1. I think there's only one, which is a K star D4. All right, so let's. I just want to jump to this K star if it's not ridiculous. KO, no, it's cold. There's no point. Okay, so there's no D4s. Right, let's see what else we can get out of this. So we had the A GCT. Okay, we've got this GCT as well appearing. KGM, GCT, okay, and that's D4 actually. Okay, there we go. So we've got a new string here, which we can check out. So let's try it with this one. Yellow. No, it's a different area. That's why. Can we get any? Is it OB? Because I don't know if that's across the line. No, Why have I got that selected? Because I'm in the wrong area. Goon. D3, D3, D3. So we've got Zit, Zit, THV. Is that Zit one? Just C8 though. C8. TQE. I might try this string. See what it brings us. I'm trying to work out system codes. Because Brian put me onto something, and the thing he put me onto had merit, but it wasn't for Earth-like worlds, it was for other types. So, and it was basically kind of using search strings to find what you're looking for. And whereas it worked looking for the other stuff, I thought I'd try and implement some of it looking for Earth-likes. So, for example, I might actually go back and change this to F as well, just so I've got more to look at. So G6 will be too cold. So it's kind of about going through the search string and getting the planets you want, the suns that you want, and then trying to look for habitable ones within that. So G7, that's still so a lot of these seem to be too cold in this string. Okay, there's one. See what that is. It's a GA1 and it's a VAB, so I'm going to take it from my other experiences that it's probably going to be crapola. It's a GO. I feel like a G2, maybe G3. To G3. I know it's one of those VAB ones, but I'll give it a go. G3. 1, 22. Wait a minute, what's this? 24. Okay. 24. G4, that might be alright. I think G4 is probably about as high as I can go. That's a G0. This is number 30 in the string, and it's a GO as well. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. G3. It's another one of those VAB ones, but at least going to a few more of them will definitely rule them out. Let's see what that is. That's a G7. No way there's anything in that. 40, let's see what we got there. It's a G7 as well, bloody hell. In a row. 42. G2 is going to be way too hot, isn't it? I might just try one. G6, yeah, too cold. G6. Must be getting quite high up in the numbers now. 93. I don't know if that's actually that one. 93. No, that was actually 93. Why do I feel like I've been through this before? 57. G4. We haven't. 10. 63. G5 too cold. Six is G2. No, it's gonna be too hot. Now this string can go however long it needs to go. Sometimes they end after like 15. Sometimes they go quite high. It all really depends, and that's why it's kind of a case of just you know, finding the good ones and then working out where you go from there. G2, no. And like I said, it's time consuming, but if eventually you find, like this guy was doing with the other one, he knew what he was looking for. So I mean, he'd done all his mathematics and done all his numbers and everything, so he knew kind of the search string and the type that he was looking for. So we're up to 88 in the string now. Oh shit, I've missed one now. I don't know how you go back with these. Getting too trigger happy. This bothers me. Right, I'll do a G4 there. G6 too cold. What are we up to? 93 in this string. And remember, I'm only doing G stars in this. I could do F stars as well, but I specifically just went after G stars for the purpose of this stream. Another stream I'll probably go after F stars. Right, so we're back around. Okay, so this is D34, so we're back around. We've done them all now. Okay, so you can see. I don't know how good this search string is going to be. It seems to have brought up certain types. But we'll see. Engage frame shift. We'll see how it goes on. Engage frame shift.
Frame shift drive charging.
I think even my computer's my listening thing just switched off there. It's like, this is boring. Gotta be done.
4, 3, 2.
Honk it.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
I saw it was that one we were in there. And that was a That was a G3. So a lot of the G3s on these strings are empty, which is it's a bit strange actually. Right? The G3 should be where you find your earth lights and stuff, but maybe that's why they appear empty. Engage frame shift. Maybe it's hard to hit a good one, I don't know. Honk it. Ten bodies. Generally not bad. But this is G0. Did I seriously select a G0? Why would I select a G0? I think I might have done that by accident. Imagine why I'd have selected it. Never mind. Well, let's see what we've got in here. I knew it would be too hot, so I don't. That's why I'm not sure why I've selected it. Oh, I've done them all. Right, okay, so let's just have a quick look, see if any of them were terraformable. Nope. Okay. Why I went for G0, I'll never know. Let's try this G4 now. I think that's G4, that's G2, and I think there's two other G4. No, G3 is. Don't know where my bloody memory is. There's two G4s, okay. Right, that'll do. Engage frame shift. Honk it. Seven bodies. Okay, two of them are suns, so it's got us 5. It's not very high, which I can't remember what that was now. What we've just jumped into. Nope. No, which bodies? Let's keep going. So yeah, this is not a very good string, this, I don't think. Engage frame shift. A nice kind of thing about this is that you kind of plotting your way around an area of space, which is good. Honk it. That's way too many, that one. I don't know. Let's see what that was. Was that the G2? Yeah, it's going to be full of rocks, this one. I just wanted to make sure. So the thing is, I'm right when it's full of rocks. And I'm wrong when it's the right temperature, but you know, it's just like having a girlfriend, isn't it? Never right. Let's go. I'll take that back. Not all women are like that. These are all gas giant friends. I'm sure of it. I don't think there's anything of any value here. Let's see what we've got on that. None of them are even terraformable. Wow. Yeah, take that one off. We've got two more to go. We got this one, which is a G3, that one, which is a G4. So let's see what we get. Engage frame shift.
Frame shift drive charging.
Are you playing in game yourself at the moment, Elazgar? Honk it.
Fuel scooping complete.
13 bodies isn't a bad number. What was this, a G? But my memory's gone. That's the boredom kicking in. What was it? G3. VAB as well. So if there's something in here, I'm going to be really annoyed. No, there isn't. Okay. I don't think. No. If only I had access to more information. Oops. Oh, there's two in here. Okay, that's it for them. Look at the yeah, these VAB ones, I'm gonna have to start avoiding them because they don't they have nothing. They always seem to be like dead. Even the high metal contents aren't terraformable. Engage frame shift.
Frame shift drive charging.
Alright, okay. Did you catch any of my Division streams last weekend? I was hoping to get you into it. Brian quite liked it, actually. I don't know whether he'll be buying it. It'd be nice if he did, but he seemed. I played with him a couple of nights. He seemed to enjoy it. Honk it. I think I'm actually going to start doing one stream in an afternoon. Because I've got some time in the afternoons. I just never used to like streaming because I want to concentrate on work, but I've thought I could offset that for another night one day. what we've got in this one. Nothing. Nice one, brother. Right, okay, so... Right, well I'm gonna get out of this witched area. I'm gonna start moving towards Brian's next I think this might have been Brian's spot, I don't know. He's managed to put a couple of things in here. That was one of the ones. So we're gonna make our way along to this one. I think we're gonna use F and G. I think. Oh, we could actually just go G. Let's just go G. Just for the sake of this one. We'll see how it goes. Quite a long way, so it's going to give us plenty of jumps to go through. And then as I go along, I might be able to actually see if anything does have something, how good it is. So you see this is D4, so I was talking about D4 earlier. This is BLO, EURL, D4, EPR D4. So depending what this has in it, I might actually stop and look around here, because one of my thoughts is that some of the engage frame shift. I wasn't going to do it that time. Engage frame shift. My thoughts were that in some stars they appear more in like D4s or something like that. So. Oh well, it's nice that you watched it. What did you think of it? I love the gunplay in it. The gunplay is great. It feels really good. You've probably been to DC a few times. Did you recognise quite a lot of the stuff? Honk it. Engage frame shift. Didn't it used to tell you what type of star you would jump into? Am I going? I don't mean G star. Like I always used to think it gave you a number. Honk it. Am I just really bad luck at the moment or something? How many systems have I hit? We're hit where it just goes system scan complete. It's ridiculous. Keep it going. Engage frame shift. Maybe I'll just give up and go to Fs. Give it up. Well, yeah, I'm not trying to show off the top of my head, I'm trying to read my cheat sheet. Which hasn't helped me at all today. Honk it. Two bodies. Something's been adjusted. I don't think that's pure bad luck. I just don't see how that's pure bad luck. It is a HML content, okay. Engage frame shift. D4. It seems to be taking me through a ton of D4s, like. Honk it. Yeah, the extra loot, you've got to kind of put the realism aside, yeah. But the backpack's pretty full as well, you're right. It's off-putting, isn't it? Right, let's see what we've got here. Fingers crossed we have something in the system, and then it's going to give me something of an idea. He says, be like all the others. Failed. Gas giants, yeah. High metal content. I'll do the high metal contents because some of these might actually be. Christ, the rocky bodies. There's not even a high metal content in there, I don't think. I'll do a spin around, but I think everything's crap. Wow. Engage frame shift.
Crankshaft drive charging.
You think about it though, in Elite, we've got all that crap in our hold. You know, from planetary landings and taking stuff off ships, and we don't let that bother us. Honk it. This is a D5. I don't know, D5 is... I don't think it's the hotbed of stuff. Since when have I been right? Right, there we go. Okay, that's the good spot we want to be in. There might not be a lot of stuff, but I'm hoping some of this is actually terraformable. There's two in there. Well, there's another beta actually to test the Division out, by the way. I know I'm like an Ubisoft advertiser, but there is. If anybody wants to try it, it'll be an open one, so you don't. As long as you have Uplay, you'll be able to download it for free, and that'll be on March the 1st to the 4th, I think it was. I think it was March the 1st to the 4th. Right, there's one here which is candidate for terraforming, and then nothing more. So we'll go out and plug that one. Might as well. We haven't had anything to really look at recently, so it's worth having a bit of a nose. Is it easy? Yeah, I think it'll be busy. I think they'll actually be more prepared than you think, Dave. The reason is that the private beta, I don't think they expected everybody to be giving away their three, their three freebies, and I wish I'd have known those came with it, because I actually paid for the ones that I was giving away on this stream, and then I ended up with one I couldn't give away. I was a bit miffed that they did that because they didn't tell us before that they would do that, but then again, never mind. And then they were having all those deltas, and then the second day they sorted it right out. There was some people who still got deltas as they played, but I didn't. They were very, very few and far between. And I'll actually tell you that when I was playing on PlayStation 4, when I originally started playing, there were far more deltas than I had in that beta. Far, far more. How many have I fired here? I'm not sure how many I've fired. Because that beta will be testing them for going live, basically. So they will be making sure that they have enough. And to be fair, if you think that's bad, let's have a look at Elite when something goes live.
Surface scan complete.
Login people, the update's in place. Delta. Right, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, and don't forget now that it's got armor plating now as well. So you get next system. Next system. It did, yeah, okay. I thought I was going mad. I knew I had it programmed. Right, this is a D5, so I don't know about this one. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, the private beta was that you would definitely get into it if you pre-ordered the game, but you could still apply for it. I got it because I pre-bought it, but then I think I actually got the invite as well. Honk it. That's giants and nothing. But we're gonna go in this way.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, crap. I just had a feeling that was going to kick me too early. I felt like I went in a little bit too fast. Right, yeah, and that's really dangerous, kind of flying straight towards it. I need to pull right back. Don't go forward, 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 because you're going to end up getting in the wash. Right, here we go. That was close.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond
That was close. There we go.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
G-Star C15, they're not the best, I don't think.
4, 3, 2.
In the next stream, I'll probably be back in the bubble on my secondary account. Honk it. Just so we can do some missions and some other bits. Maybe actually a bit of combat, which I haven't done for ages, so I'd really like to maybe do a bit of combat.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, and then the ones in game, I don't know what they're on. Right, let's have a look. I love the fact that a lot of the gankers, basically, because that's what they are, the PvPers, but the people who run around shooting innocent people half the time whenever they can, they're all complaining because if you have a shotgun or a sniper rifle, it staggers them, and they really don't like that. They're like, no, we don't want staggering. That'll give somebody a chance to get away. Or to put me down. I think it's great. I'll go piss up a rope as far as I'm concerned. I love to carry a shotgun around as a secondary thing just to stagger people if they're chasing after you. Did I check that? I did. Engage frameshift. This one's a D8. To be honest, I'm saying it like I'm surprised. I'm not. I've not been looking at the star systems very often. So, I'll have to see how it goes. Honk it. So this is D8 now. They might actually, in certain war situations, I don't know about the ecstasy, but cocaine and Adderall might actually work for them. There's a great book about called High Hitler, and it's all about the rise of the Third Reich and how they were driven by cocaine and methamphetamine. Great book, well worth a read. And they basically were. Okay, we've got a water. We might have two. We might just have two. They're not sisters, we know that much. No, we haven't got two. Why would we? It'd be too nice. Well, we've got one. Oh, maybe if I went out a little bit more. I think it's called High Hitler, something like that. Good, anyway. Very, very interesting. Right, so we're at 640, that's really close. But it is terraformable and not mapped and not claimed. So that thing is worth a lot of money these days. Wow, and there's like 120 in this string. 120. I'd love to get a high string like that. What? Crap myself there. Right, let's see what this one's got. I actually like these water worlds. They've got nice colour to them. They've got these huge polar caps. Always remind me of a pool ball. You know? Slowly bring down the speed so we're not going too fast. Right, let's have a look. Oh, she's a small one. Really small one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be able to map it with this. 6. It's that small. Might only take a couple. Yeah, it's gonna get it easily. There we go. That was good. Let's see. And we also got that one, but unfortunately not terraformable. Neither of those are terraformable. Okay. Next system. Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
See you later, water world of mine. So this is a C-17. Honk it.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
I was going to say I've been cutting down on the drink lately, but anybody watch my Spider-Man stream probably disagrees. But actually I have. Honk it. Honk it. And I'm trying to go further.
System scan complete.
C19, the next one. Engage frame shift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Honk it. No, 8 bodies isn't too bad actually. You can always find something in 8 bodies normally. Normally trayish. Right, let's see what we find in this one. Ooh. It's either going to be a Rocky Ice World. Oh, it's going to be Rocky Ice World. I don't know. I can't even begin to get excited. You bastard. It's on that edge, but you knew it was going to be Rocky Ice World. I knew it, you knew it, we knew it. We got an Earth-like world! That's what happens when you don't expect anything. Right, so that was a C-19. Okay. Well, we'll go back to that. Hopefully nobody's touched it. Nope. So all that work I was doing, I do a few jumps via the regular thing and I find an untagged Earth-like. What are the odds of that happening, eh? What are the odds? quite a big polar cap. Now I'm slowing down a bit earlier this time for a specific reason, because sometimes in other moments I've got here, I'm going too fast and then I end up missing the thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do one here, and this should give us the right amount. 10, 6, 5, 10. Do they? I guess they do now. I've been hitting nothing for ages. Come on, we can do this. There you go.
Surface scan complete.
Next system. That was a C19, that one. This is a D9. So engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Still with us then, thank you. I don't know who's here and who's asleep. Honk it. Well, this is a little bit of an active one, isn't it? Let's see what we've got. Nothing. Right, so we are going up and over this one. So this is pretty active. It's not the most active one I've seen, but it's pretty seems to be in a good disco mood, so might throw us around a little bit, but we'll be alright. We've been through this before. I should check my systems actually. I might be a little bit
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
might be a little bit damaged.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
So modules. Yep, frameshift drives at 81, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed at some point. I moved into the crate actually because one, I really like the sound when you kind of, even when you're in combat. I just love the boost sound on it. It's great. But I wanted something. My Anaconda is by far and away better. Honk it. Just in almost every way, because it's got a bigger jump range and stuff like that. The only thing is that going up and down from planets can be quite tedious because you can't boost it. Then I've got the Diamondback Explorer, which has great range, but I think it's lower than the Anaconda. I don't know. But you have to fill up the tank every single star, which is a bit annoying. And this one just seems somewhere in the middle. So it's got a half decent jump range. I mean, my jump range on it is 64 light years, more or less. And with very little engineering. So there's certain things I still haven't engineered on this, but I don't think I'll be planning on doing it anyway. But what was I doing here? Yeah, I'm going to check the system. Oh, we might have another Earth-like world. No, an ammonia world. See how now I'm coming across stuff? It's actually quite annoying. And you've been doing your work and looking for something. I wouldn't mind 2. You can give us 2 if you want to give us 2. Damn it. What was that then? Just rock. Ice. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, so it's a ringed ammonia world, which is nice. That's gonna be fun to scan. Okay, so it's the only one. Everything else is gonna be rocky. There are gonna be some high metal content, but I'm not quite there. In fact, I'd be very surprised if any of them are decent ones. Yeah, doesn't look like they are. Well, at least we know. Bloomin' hell, Nibbler, where have you been? I hope everything's alright with you. I haven't seen you in forever. What the darn heck happened to you? I needed to show you something because you disappeared, and now I don't know what the hell I've done with it. So you're gonna have to give me a second. Where is it? That's not clicked onto my screen, has it? No, okay. Oh dear, really? Oh, hang on, I'm gonna do this in a second. I will catch it. So just give me a second while I look for this, because it's somewhere. Well, I hope you're on the mend, and it's good to see. It's really, really good to see you. You were somebody I was worried about, because I'd noticed that it wasn't just that you disappeared out the stream. I noticed that you weren't on Lave Radio that much either. Well, if ever, actually. I kind of noticed that you weren't, so I was a bit worried for you. Let's have a look. Where the hell's it gone? There. Christ knows where it's stored. Okay, so open it, I suppose. Well, because of all the stuff that you've come along and kind of done with us in the stream, I was hang on, my stream's messing around now and it's dropping out, but I just wanted to show you this. We've actually awarded you with your own Nibbler badge for the 97th and Effectual Squad. I know you do stuff for hunting truckers and stuff, so you don't have to necessarily join the 97th, but we thought you'd done enough with us over time that we would give you your own personal badge there. So there you go. I'm going to send you it in Discord. I'll send you it over in Discord, and you can use it if you like in Discord and stuff like that. So just kind of for thanks for coming along on all the silly missions and stuff. Right, let's have a look. So yeah, I've been actually holding on to that for ages. That's why I couldn't find it for a second there. So let's go get this one. So are you back on the mend now then? Oh wow, this is quite a long way out actually. I didn't realise it was so many so many light seconds away. Oh well, that's good. It's a good start. Do you get to take any good stuff for the headaches, or is it a case of just trying to let them pass? Has my music gone off? Oh, okay, must have. So I'm guessing you won't be able to play around on your VR at the moment then. It's a bit of a shame. Right, so I kind of got the hang of doing ringed planets before, but I haven't done one for ages. So now I don't know if I've got the hang of it anymore. So you kind of play with it up and down, is what she said. And you try and get it so that you kind of, that line disappears like that, and then that gives you kind of more to shoot at. Oops. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. No, I am not. Okay, so we'll kind of, we'll agree that that's it. So it's saying there you'll hit the ring, so we got to just go miss. Oh crap, it goes miss to ring, so this is going to be interesting. Miss, ring. Did that say miss again? 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5. 6. Might want to go a bit over on that one. 7. 8. Let's try firing one. Oh yeah, 85. We might just do this. It's going to be difficult because I think I just hit it in the slightly wrong place, but yeah, it's curving in. I don't think it's going to do it. Yeah. Oh dear. Next system. Yeah, it's more of a shame because you, with the vibration and everything, I suppose the motorbike's out of the question. Engage frame shift. It's not my birthday, by the way, that was the other day. But I'm out in the black forever in this ship, so it's always going to say birthday on it. Well, maybe Richard Branson will prop in stream one day, you never know. Honk it. Well, I got a nice new thrust, new flight yoke for Christmas, which broke a couple of days later. So that's gone back, and now I've got a Thrustmaster, which is nice, but it's not as good as the X52 that I had. But because the X52's got a serious design flaw, there's no way I'm going to risk taking another it's got a design flaw which basically can't be fixed. So some people's work for a long time, which is great for them, and I hope theirs continue to work for as long as possible, but I wasn't risking it. Too many complaints on the internet. So I'll get used to this one and the voice thing. I'll get used to using these two together instead. Engage frameshift. And I might even get some of those HCS voice packs to jazz it up a little bit. Is yours the X52 or the X52 Pro? Because I had the standard X52, that's the one with the problem. The X52 Pro doesn't have the problem. The black, I think it's a black one. Mine was the grey one with the blue lights. Honk it. Oh wow! So you've got one of the good ones. Long may it continue. But you want to read the thing, the flashing. Read about the flashing blue lights problem. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't want to jinx it or anything. Actually, you might not want to read it. So you'll just know the X52 how really it's so nice. The thrust on it feels right. It's just got that enough push that you have to give it. I really like it. Engage frameshift. Yeah, I think that'll be the one I had. But black and grey, I don't know. I thought mine was like grey and silver. But definitely the blue lights. This was to do with the problem that was with it was with the actual yoke itself. And honk it. And basically what you've got is the wires come down through it, but because the stick's made of metal, the wires can rub underneath, well, or do rub underneath, and eventually it snaps them or cuts them, and that's when you lose. That's when you lose the stick. Now I have read quite a few people saying, "Oh, I've had mine for years," but a lot of people, even when they got it out of the box, when it's just been in transit and it's been wiggling a little bit, that's managed to cut the wire. Did I honk it? Honk it? Can't remember if I honked it. Did I? No, I didn't. Good job, I did. Rocky, ice roads, high metal content. No, not even high metal content. That's going to be a mixture, isn't it? Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I got one of the old ones as well. I know, what's it called, took them over. But even Ellen's guy was saying with his Pro, he had driver issues, I think it was. So it's just one of those things. I loved it. I really loved that stick. But, I mean, having it for a week and a half and having it break was just... I wasn't going to get... I wasn't going to get another one, I'm afraid. You know, this was the problem. I think when Cytec owned it, they didn't do a very good job of it. Engage frameshift.
Frameshift drive charging.
It might have actually been what put them out of business when they realised if they had like a ton of stock. If they realised they had like a ton of stock of these things and they were like, oh crap, this is going to do us in, so they just decided to sell up. Even people talking about whoever took it over just kind of ignore the emails and stuff now. They're just like, oh, you'll have to get a refund or send it back. Honk it. 11 bodies isn't bad. You might have something if there's 11. What is this one? A D55? Wow, that's a strange one. D55. Earth-like. Are you honestly kidding me? I'll have to check what this is in actually. Yep, it's an Earth-like, alright. Another one. There's a few high metal contents in here, so this looks like a pretty darn good system for it. Only one Earthlight, but I mean you don't hit many systems with more than one. I've done it once or twice before. Okay, so let's see what these are. Terraformable. Okay, so we're going to have to go tag these in the Earth-like. So we've got 4 until 6. Let's have a look at the system map. Let's have a look at the Ori. So it's what? 3 and 4 and 6. Was that right? Is that what I said? 3, 4 and 6. It's an arse on either way. Oh, 4, 5 and 6, but well, whatever. Oh yeah? That's nice, because I like... Ah, right, okay, I thought you said you had driver issues. I like the idea of using green, actually. Me? Why would I be buying flowers and a card? What did I do wrong? Right, so at least we've got these and then we've got the Earthlight, so it's actually not too bad. We should... Right, there you go. We might want to get these deployed quite quick. Oh. Oh. 6. Luminette, all the old ones are dropping in tonight. Christopher LeBlanc, hello. Haven't seen you for a while either. You might have seen me in my Spider-Man stream last night. I was a bit drunk. I think it was last night or the night before. Oh Christ, no, I don't celebrate that day. Even if I have one. Nothing says I love you like men running through the street at the last minute with a handful of dead roses. I've dicked this one up, haven't I?
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, we heard. You just love it when I miss, don't you? He loves it when I miss. When he says surface scan complete, it's always like he's grinning behind the voice. Well, I am. Yeah, I've found a couple of earth lights and stuff. I'm off to look at some interesting things. I don't think I'm going to make it in the stream tonight, unfortunately. It's just that little bit too far. But I've just come across this system with an earth light. My black heart. I've got a lovely heart, I'll have you know. Selfish bastards. Right, okay, let's have a look. Ah, gold, mate. Problem is, I pawned it when I was a kid. Quite like this song. I need to go back through this actually, through this guy's albums and choose them again for the stuff to play in stream. Be nice to maybe switch a few of the things up and then. Don't forget to hit that like button, by the way, people. Miss it and the kitty gets it. Give me my hand back. What's that? Get your knife? What did our day, boys? Get your steak knives ready. Every time people talk about that steak thing, I always think of Austin Powers when he's gold member, when he's steak and a pancake, but steak and something else, you know? Smoke and a pancake. Smoke and a pancake. Tainted wine, okay? No, I'm only kidding. Right, there we go. Bog and waffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to be careful, Christopher. Ellersgar's 5-0. He hasn't got jurisdiction where you live, but don't think that won't stop him.
Surface scan complete.
At least I hit my efficiency target with that one. So yeah, we've still got like 42 jumps to go on this string. Next system. Oh, the cat always gets a card. Engage frame shift. Like I said, he doesn't care. So, I've been saying it before, people, and I'll say it again, and I'm going to try and make sure I do it correctly in the future. I need to write myself a little 5-step program on how to do it, because I know how to do it, I just sometimes forget. Honkit, I am going to start pre-advertising my streams so that I don't just suddenly go live on certain nights and whatnot. And so that, you know, if I'm playing one game and you're not interested, then you know not to tune in, or you don't have to feel like you have to tune in. And then you'll know exactly when I'm streaming Elite. Or, on the other hand, I might just give Elite a very specific night, like tonight, for example. So, Elite would be only on that night. But as there are plenty of other games that I'm playing as well at the moment, I just don't want to take a back seat from other stuff. And be playing Elite all the time, as much as I love it. Ooh, that might be a good one. Some water worlds. Oh, we're cooking on gas here, aren't we? Oh, is there asteroids? Yeah, it's going to be about 1,000,000 trillion light seconds away, isn't it? Yep. It's terraformable. I have to go get this. Can't leave it. It's worth money. It's worth serious money, actually, some of it. Warframe, I don't know. It's a bit too... not really my type of game. Even originally when I saw Anthem I wanted to play it, but now I've seen it I'm like, nah, I don't think that's going to be my game either, I'm afraid. He's talking about me saying he'd hunt you down. He's on the verge of retirement. So he's not going to put himself in any dodgy situation. He was Ed Gein's parole officer. El Chapo's prison guard. He's going down, isn't he? Yep, this is why I never have serious conversations via any messaging apps. I really don't like it when people force me to have confrontations through messaging apps. Really don't like it. But you know women. Well, it was actually something similar. Actually, I was listening to the other day about the Michigan. I think it's the Michigan Hello, which is that. That's called a Michigan Hello because in Michigan, that's how some people greet each other. Friends greet each other, and some people got in fisticuffs over it before because one person didn't understand what it was and the other person it came so natural that they didn't realise. Yeah, I'm not painting, I'm not tarring everybody with that brush, but I've got a bucket of it here. I like this one. Come on, let's get to this bloody thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that down the microphone. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, boom. I think this is my usual. Oh, we're gonna go overshoot it. I was getting too into the music, and then I was like, ah, show me the way to go. Crap, I've lost the bloody thing now. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Right, here we go. I'm going to put on the back side of this one. Wait, might have gone a bit too fast here. Might have just overshot it. We've got 6 probes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully this is going to do it. 6. I got it, it's alright. That's not bad. Right, okay. Hold on. So I got it in the allotted next system. In the allotted ones. Right, people, it is 2:30 here, which means it's the end of my 3-hour run, and it actually went really, really fast tonight. I was actually quite surprised it went so fast. I know I'm not doing Elite as much as I would have before. It doesn't mean that it's coming to an end or anything. I am still into Elite, but as I've said before, you know, with Red Dead Redemption coming out, now The Division coming out and things like this, I am going to be putting some time aside for those things as well. So as I said, in the future I'm going to try and tag my videos a little bit better and advertise them ahead of time, so that if people want to tune in for a specific thing, it's going to be there and easy selectable for you. So with that, I just want to say thank you for joining the stream tonight, and I will catch you again probably this time next week, I think. Although maybe at the weekend I might have some time, you never know. Okay, so I'll try and keep people a bit better informed. I am going to make some short videos very soon, so keep an eye out for them going live as well. So if you hit that bell notification button, that'll tell you not only when I go live, but when I post videos and stuff like that. So until then, I'll see you again next time. 9-7.